Good morning. Welcome to Coffee with Alain. Going to share a little bit of Bruce Lee's Wisdom for the Way out of this little book here, Warrio Wisdom Wednesday. So I got to share a little bit of warrior wisdom and just thought I'd share a little bit more from Bruce Lee. I like this little book and some of the other books that I have, collections of wisdom and sayings and things to ponder and think about to make our life better. Because remember, wisdom, warrior's edge, is to make our lives better. That's why I share this kind of stuff. Before I share that, I'll give you a couple previews. Went and saw Americana last night. Quirky, interesting movie, and it's very different. Be talking about that probably tomorrow. And then speaking of warrior wisdom, had a post on my Your Warrior's Edge page. Hundreds and hundreds of shares and likes and very popular post, except with one person. And I'll share some of that coming up too in one of the episodes, maybe Friday, show you what not to be on the internet, because he was a really dick and he doesn't like warrior wisdom, probably not watching today, but I'll share some of that as an example of what we don't want to do and an example of how we can respond professionally and not drop to those kind of levels. So those are coming up, movie, some different stuff. So make sure you tune in every day to Coffee with Alain. Try to bring you some good stuff. Good morning, Thad. Thank you for being here and saying hello. So let's see what Bruce Lee had to say about a couple things. The first thing I wanted to show, and this is famous from the movie Enter the Dragon. Don't think, feel. A lot of times we need to feel and not overthink things. Just feel and go forward. Now, here's another little quote I liked on this page. Knowledge will give you power, but character, respect. And that's one of the reasons I think it is so important that through the martial art training is we help develop character among martial artists as well. Otherwise, you just learn how to fight and you're a thug. And I've said before, years ago, decades ago, when I started teaching, one of my instructors said, Alain, if all you teach is the physical aspects of Hapkido and you don't work on character development, you are missing out on a lot of what martial arts can give to a person and the ways a person will benefit from studying martial arts. And that is so true. And one of my instructors, friends, Kim Hyun in Korea, I remember we were heading to dinner in his car after having been at a black belt and a color belt testing. I wasn't on the panel. Hyun was on the panel with my instructor, Lee Jung-gyu, and I was there just to observe. And then we went out to dinner. The instructors went out to dinner afterwards. And I remember him telling me, the most important thing for a martial artist is a good mind and a good heart. And that goes right along with the character development and right along with, Bruce Lee's quote out of this book, knowledge will give you power, but character, respect. So I want to leave those two things with you to think about today. Character and don't think, feel. Say good morning to Dixon. Dixon's here. Brucey, what a guy. Thank you, Dixon. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate everybody that watches, comments, watches replays, listens to the podcast. All of you are greatly appreciated. Also appreciate everybody helping me grow the viewership. Everybody that's helping me grow the subscription rate of the newsletter. That's going up all the time. And people have commented that they really like what I'm putting out on the weekends because it's not just one little thing. There's articles on staying safe. There's articles on defending yourself if you have to. There's articles on living with the warrior's edge, developing character. There's articles on enjoying life and being exceptional. Get all of that at the free newsletter at enjoylifesafely.com. Go sign up now. Everybody, make it a wisdom-filled Wednesday, a warrior wisdom filled Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow.